Hey guys, today's a special day for me because today we go over the most famous of all linear equations, slope intercept form. We use it to graph, that's what we use it for. The reason that we like it is because it's super easy to identify the slope and the intercept. The slope and the y-intercept, I should say. So slope intercept form is this, y equals mx plus b, where the m, the number in front of the x, is the slope. You want to make a little squiggle that shows that? Sure. So I'll make a little squiggle. We'll call that slope. And the b is the y-intercept. The b is the y-intercept. All right. So if you remember, one of the important topics in 3.1 was standard form. That was good for finding x and y intercepts, which ultimately led us to be able to graph those equations. Where slope intercept form, we can easily identify the slope, the intercept, and we can graph it so easy just by looking at it. So in this first example, this one is already in slope intercept form, so this is going to be a little easier than the second example. We identify the slope, m equals 3. By looking at that, we already know a lot about the line. We know it's going to be increasing from left to right. It's going to be going up. And then the y-intercept, -6. So the y-intercept is at 0, -6, right? Because remember, intercepts are points, so you want to label the intercept with an x and y value. So there's my y-intercept, and there's my slope. And graphing lines, with slope and intercept, you've been doing forever and ever and ever. They're super easy. We start at the y-intercept, which is down 6 spaces. So I'll make a little XY graph here. And I'll go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And from here, we'll go up 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and to the right 1. And then we always move left to right. We always start on the y-axis. We extend the line in both directions infinitely. What do you think? Pretty easy, right? Now, this one, just a little more to it. The first thing we're going to want to do is get y by itself. So that means that 2x needs to move to the other side. -2x, -2x. So 3y equals -2x plus 9. Okay. You could have said 9 minus 2x, but we like the x term to go first, so just careful with the signs when you're rearranging the terms. All right, last thing we need to do is isolate y by dividing by 3 on both sides, divide by 3 on the left side, divide by everything on the right side, and then y equals -2/3 x plus 3. Okay? So we know that our slope, m, equals -2/3, and then our y-intercept is going to be at 0, 3. All right, which is up 3 spaces. We know this line is going to go downhill. We know it's going to look like that. It's going to go downhill. But let's look at the graph here. Super easy. Remember, we go up 3 spaces, 1, 2, 3, and when we graph, we always start with a point on the y-axis when we're graphing with slope-intercept form. And this says to go down 2 and to the right 3. So always left to right, just like you read a book, you do math left to right. So we go down 2, 1, 2, and we go to the right, 1, 2, 3, and then we connect the dots. And there's our line. Okay, what do you think? Pretty easy? Good, slope intercept, big time review. We've been doing that forever. Coming up next, we got some cool stuff.